I am Domi, and today I'm bringing you my 4Nation Readathon TBR. So, July TBR. There are many reasons as to why I arrived to this Readathon, which is like, I think, the first year that it's running, which is pretty exciting. There's a Discord it's happening. The host that's more vocal about it, it's a.k.a. And there's also an Instagram page. I'll leave both linked down below in the description box for anyone that wants to check it out. But the reasons I found out about this readathon were, first, why I'm interested in it, because with my boyfriend we're actually watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it's so freaking good. It's just an amazing series. 10 out of 10 would recommend. The character arcs are just incredible. It's a work of art. A work of art. 10 out of 10, divine. Living for it. That's actually just like half of our online dates here in quarantine are actually us watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. So what can I tell you? We're thriving. But then, how did I arrive to a new readathon? It's because J.K. Rowling acted up. And she's being her turf self again, which caused the future of the magical readathon to be quite, I want to say, undetermined, but it's not gonna be very public anymore, and it's gonna be very like hush hush everything, because as a community we in the Discord group decided to be more careful about like promoting her, and obviously taking a stance and saying we don't actually stand by her and her transphobic stance that she has, just dismissing what is actually an identity, a valid identity. And here she's just like undermining what is valid identity, and it's just not being accepting, and she's been very hurtful. So we as a community actually don't know if, for example, next year will be an actual magical readathon, if there will be prompts for owls and newts. Probably not, of like how things are looking up right now. The answer is probably not. We will finish up, like wrap up this year as quietly as we can, like a community. G will release the prompts in the Discord chat. Each member will decide if they want to do it or not. I will probably end up doing them just to finish up the year and then change fully into this one. Harry Potter will always be part of who I am, and Daniel Radcliffe said very well, he expressed it very well in what you took from that story, it's between you and that book, and that is sacred, and no one can take that from you. So Harry Potter will always be a core part of me, and I've been like with half a mind of picking it back up just to remind me of why do I love it so much, because of how much hurt J.K. Rowling has caused with her statements and the way she chooses to express them. Since Magical Readathon, it's gonna end, basically. I'm on that front. I'm just gonna dip my toes into the Four Nation Readathon, which is an Avatar Last Airbender themed readathon, which will take place in July and in January for like the projected time for now. There are actually documents that can explain it way better than I, but in the world of Avatar, there are 4 nations: water, earth, fire, and air. So, on to the TBR. For July, I'm aiming so high. I'm aiming so high for July, but whatever. If you don't get it by the color scheme and the makeup and stuff, I already did join, like, in a Discord chat, in the Discord server, the Fire Nation. Yay! Just in case everyone is curious, Momo is the best character. Iroh is the best human character. So I will be joining Fire Nation. And I will be going for level 5 True Master, which amounts to 10 books. Let me repeat that. 10 books in July. I couldn't do 4 in April. I'm aiming for 10 in July. So, wish me luck. I would aim for being the avatar. Like every time the readathon comes up, I will because it's accumulative. So I will get some until I reach avatar level. So since you had to follow the avatar cycle, for me it would be everything from the Fire Nation, then complete everything from the Air Nation, because that will be my next reincarnation from the cycle, then do everything from the Water Nation, and finish up with everything from the Earth Nation. I mean, Fire Nation, Air Nomads, Water Tribes, Earth Kingdom. And then I could get on into the special avatar training. So I have like a good chunk to go. That's why I'm aiming so high for July. So let's get on to the actual reading part, like what I will be trying to read in July. We're getting into Fire Nation. I'm taking out the prompts here, like my actual TBR. So level 1, Nation Inhabitant. It's just red cover. And for that, I'm so ashamed of this one. It has read. I haven't read it yet. I need to before August. It's Misery by Stephen King. Just to finish up the nudes, I need to finish up the owls. I am pretty far into Nevernight. I will be finishing that before July arrives, for sure. But no way I'm finishing this before July arrives, so I need to finish this before August comes, which is actually Nudes Month. So, Jesus. Misery. Red on the cover. It's pretty red. Misery. Stephen King. Nimbulus Nimultonia. Still haven't read it. Still want to. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not. We're not. Level 2. Soldier. This is also just one prompt, one more book to reach this level. And the prompt is read a book under 100 pages. For this I'm gonna go with an audiobook, and it's We Should All Be Feminists by, forgive me for this one, Ngozi Adichi? Ngozi Adichi. Got this recommendation. I was struggling to pick this one up, so I just asked for recommendations in the Discord group. This recommendation came from one girl that I share a bunch of servers with, and I actually trust her opinion very much because I chat up with her a lot. I haven't checked it out, don't quite know what this is about, but I'm just going in blindly with it. Not very long, under 100 pages, 40-minute audiobook. It's like, so I can't actually like give you a synopsis of what this is gonna be. I'm going in pretty blind with this one, so We Should All Be Feminists. Ngozi Adichi. Soldier. It just felt right for the level. For level 3, which is basic bending. Here we are getting magical, bendy. Here comes 2 prompts. You need to read 2 books to reach level 3. Prompt 1 is Blocking Fire, an old favorite. I always try to read this one every year since I got it, like 5 years ago. Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman. Favorite book ever. It's hard to describe. It's a magical realism story that follows this family of women. So there's sisters relationships, there's mother-daughter and aunt relationships. It touches on romantic love, on loving you, on accepting you, on sisterly love. It's just so family related, and I just love the way these women interact with each other, and it's so beautifully written. Like the sprinkles of magic in here, so well done. It's 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's not a book I recommend a bunch. It's very like near and dear to my heart, and it's just like I feel way too exposed recommending it. It was actually like one of my first videos here, a review for this book. I really want to. I privated that video because it was such mess. Like it didn't get to the point. I didn't even like set the right genre for it. So I'm planning, I really want to like redo the review like properly for this one. And yeah, like maybe there I can dive more of why I love this book so much and make a better synopsis, I guess. This also has a movie, but the movie just diverts so completely from this. But it's a great movie with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I just insanely love that movie. Like, I discovered this book because I love that movie, and then I read the book and it was so different, so different, and I just loved it anyways so immensely. I just love. I adore this. Love. Next one, Firebomb, a book starting with a B. For this one, I'm just being a smartass with this. I'm going for Beauty and the Beast. A classic I have not read. This is my favorite story, like princess-wise. My favorite princess. My favorite retellings, Beauty and the Beast. Hands down. I would read it time and time again. Like, this movie is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, reimagining. Hands down, I'm watching it. This story is like, hands down, it's going on the TBR. So, but I haven't read the original story. So, I'm reading Beauty and the Beast by Gabrielle de Villeneuve. Trying hard here. Which Beauty and the Beast starts with B. It's really short, it's a classic. I really need to read it because I really love the story. Belle, Beast. Oh no, I have to. It's just on to the next one. Level 4, Experienced Student, which we get into more complicated stuff, which is can't say this word. Flame Redirection. Redirection. A genre that you never read. For this one, I'm also like playing the smartassery card, like trying to be smart about this. And I don't know if I'm kind of succeeding, but I will be reading Fence Volume 1 by C.S. Pacat. That is 1. A graphic novel / comic. I don't know in which one it falls, and I don't quite know the difference. A contemporary story, which stressed me the hell out. If there's not any kind of like magic thingy fantasy, real words stress me out like way too much just to be, I don't know. I don't read a bunch of contemporary or romance or whatever, this is like a contemporary enemies to lovers thing. And it's like heavily sports themed, which I know it's like a specific line of contemporary that I actually have never read, like anything sports related ever. So yeah, but it's also short, and this just gay enemies to lovers kind of soothes the path a bit for me. So, and I did enjoy Red, White, and Royal Blue, like I lived for that. So that is why I just picked this, because it stresses me out because I generally don't go for this. I never read this. Sports related, never. In a format that I don't quite reach for, and yeah. 10 out of 10. I just know they fence, gay enemies to lovers, contemporary romance. I am quite nervous. But Kevin from Irish Reader actually quite enjoys it, so who knows? We shall see. Next, Firewhip. A steamy romance novel. For this one, you know what my method of selection was? I just went on script, went into paranormal romances, and searched something. Because I was quite lost. I actually wanted to read like Captive Prince, not available. So, and I don't have anything. I don't have anything steamy, like, purchased. So I had to just and I settled for, I don't even know if this is gonna be my selection. I'm just gonna try it out, and it seemed to be steamy, or like by the synopsis it seemed to, like, I don't quite remember it, but I went for Burning Dawn by Gena Showalter. I think Gena Showalter, I've read something by her before, First Life. I just read the first one of that one because it was fine. I got like a little bit frustrated with First Life because it was like, okay, I'm 200 pages into this 300-page book and nothing has happened. But then the end was fine. And I was it was fine. It was fine. The ending made me feel stuff. It was... nah. The romancy stuff was like, okay, and I think like, maybe. You think there's like an angel involved in this one or something? And rescued someone, and I'm not quite sure. Just a random pick. Because I felt daring, and I saved it, and, you know, just not too long, not too short either. But, yeah. Burning Dawn by Gena Showalter. Firewhip. Whip. Then there's Firecircle. It's just a book with a circle on the cover. I was debating, I had this one pre-picked for actually Firebomb. But I decided, since it was easy for me to move it down for this, I'm going with Birdbox by Josh Malerman. The cover, I hope I find it. But the cover that's on script has a circle on the cover. Easy enough. The synopsis is, you know, there's that Netflix movie, I haven't watched it, but it's with Sandra Bullock. I love her. Monster thingy that if you see it, you kind of kill yourself or go insane. So you go blindly around the world, and it's this woman traveling with her 2 children around. That's all I know. That's all I know. It sounds really fun. And level 5 which is the last 3 books that I hope to read in July. Wish me luck. It's insane. Like I've been talking for way too long. True Master. To reach True Master, I have to read, already said, 3 books, which correspond to Charge Attack, which is a book that has a weapon on the cover. That, my friends, it's a sword. Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the last Olympian. There's nothing in the rules that says I cannot finish a book that I already started and I need to finish this book. Plus, maybe I will restart it, maybe not. There's a read along for the end of July for this book. I am not taking part in the read along for I took part on the read along for Lightning Thief. Will not take part on the read along for the rest of the series, but this one. I really need to finish this because one of my reading goals for 2020 was at least to start the Heroes of Olympus series. And I will do that. I will. So, but for that I need to finish this one. I will be finishing The Last Olympian. That is a weapon on the cover. It's a sword. Percy has a sword. He's on blackjack. He has a sword. Can't quite sign off that one. It's the last book on the Olympian series, so it's Percy Jackson. You know, everyone knows Percy Jackson. If not, come on. Do your research. Jet Propulsion. A book where people, one or many, can fly. Going with another classic for this one. Can you guess? Going with Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. The audiobook lasts an hour. Peter Pan flies. That's one of his main characteristics. Him and his adventures in Neverland. Fighting Captain Hook, a boy that will never grow up. Never read it. Still loved it, you know. Many movies I've seen. Still love the concept. Yeah. Let's see where it all began. Peter Pan. Let's see what all the fuss is about, Mr. Barrie. And last, to reach my true mastery of the fire bending, Wall of Flames. This one this is a book where like everything goes down. But since it's accumulative, this is a book that I will finish in January and actually start on level 5. Wall of Flames is, I just hate me, right? I have to hate me. Wall of Flames. It's a book that has fire in the title. And I chose Arrow Fire. I just really want to read it. don't add me. I have to continue with it. This is a great chance to. There is this slight possibility that I don't even reach this one. Like, there's 9 books above this one. So yeah, I will probably fail that, like that last book, and not reach, because I chose that this massive book for the last few days of the readathon. Because I'm insane. But, you know, a girl can dream. Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. It has fire on the title. I can start that in January. With that in January, like, finish it up and... yeah. Start being, like, a true master in January, where it picks up. What can I tell you, like... it was pretty tame. I feel like it's pretty tame until that last one. Like, it's pretty attainable, and then I go insane. Which is that one last book that tips me over, and it's just craziness. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So, that will be my journey for July. That is the TBR I have for the 4 Nation Readathon. Fire Nation edition. At least for True Master. Until True Master. Also known as my July TBR. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you soon. Bye.